Hello everyone, welcome to video lecture series of digital and social media marketing. Today's topic is history and evolution of digital marketing. So let us begin. First, let us talk about the history of digital marketing. So whenever we are talking about history, there is always an argument in between the name of these two persons. Some used to say that Mr. Marconi, who has invented the radio in year 1896, he was the first digital marketer, while few says that the computer engineer Mr. Ray Tomlinson, he must be given the credit because he had sent the first ever email in 1971. So this is about the history. Now let us talk about the evolution. You can say this diagram represents some timelines. So with the help of this diagram, I am going to make an attempt to establish a timeline regarding the evolution of digital marketing. Means the digital era had already begun and now it has begun to evolve. So from year 1990, the first time term of digital marketing was used. And even at that time, Web 1.0 platform was developed which helped users to find out their necessary information. So this was also the credited for the evolution of Web 1.0. In between 1990 to 1994, in year 1993, if we talk about, so in this particular year, the first clickable banner was deployed. And in the case of in an online magazine, the name was Hotwired. That particular magazine has brought the few cases about the advertisement of the magazines and their subscriptions have been increased. In year 1994, the launch of Amazon was held over there. And in the case of the 1994 also, cookies was invented by Mr. Lowe. And these were some very small packets which was created by the web server. So when you browse a site on your computer, they used to be accessed on the website. After 1994, in the year 1996, internet reaches to the mobile phones, means new search engines were launched. After 1996, if we talk about year 1998, it was the year when Big Daddy Google emerged, MSN search engine was launched by Microsoft, and even Yahoo web search was arrived. So this was a very potential year where number of developments have been held. After year 1998, in 1999, there was a very significant changes in the case of the digital marketing history, because in this particular year, Web 2.0 was launched and it allows users also to upload and share contents, means not simply consume it. Means in this particular year, with the help of Web 2.0, users were active participants. Then in year 2000, Google launches AdWords, and there were like anxiety among the persons how computer would respond. That was a very major issue because of the change in the date of the millennium, which was actually referred to as Y2K in year 2000, right? So this was the problem and there was a crash and many of the small search engines vanished from the screen. So this was actually a very significant change in this particular year. After the 2001, here Universal Music launches first mobile marketing campaign. So now here you can see from here from 1990 how we are moving towards the digital marketing. After 2001, in year 2002, a social media platform for professionals, which you say LinkedIn, it was launched and it helps recruiters to find qualified peoples. So this was also a very significant year. After 2002, in 2003, MySpace was the first social networking site which was launched, and this was followed by Orkut, and later it was followed by Facebook. So first social networking site was launched in this particular year. In 2004, if we talk about, so in the US itself, the revenue from internet advertisement, it has been identified that it was approximately 3 billion US dollar. You can see how much like digital marketing has been impacted, and with this particular means how much revenue is being generated. It means the digital marketing industry, it was not just established, but it has made its presence felt to everyone. Now, after this, in 2005, if we talk about, we have seen the birth of YouTube. All of you must be aware with this. You are using it. Means this was the year when we have seen the birth of YouTube. YouTube is what? Video sharing platforms, and it has millions, billions of subscribers and users today, right? Then in 2006, you can observe that Twitter, Facebook, advertising, they launches, and Amazon commerce, e-commerce sales, it crosses USD 10 billion, right? So this was the year, and means the search engine traffic, it has increased a lot, and it touches nearly 6.5 billions in just 1 month. That was the huge increase. After 2006, in year 2007, it was the year which have been observed as streaming services as Hulu. So this is the streaming service, and microblogging site like Tumblr were launched. So this was the year when Tumblr was launched. After 2007, in 2008, this was the year when first online purchase on mobile phone was done. And even music sharing site Spotify was also launched in this particular year, in year 2008. Then in year 2009, internet advertising overtakes, means it comes into the picture, and it has improved its visualization in comparison to the advertisements on the television. And Google Instants were launched, which enables user to get the real-time search engine results. In year 2010, Twitter launches promotional tweets, means, and in this particular year, messaging apps for mobile, even WhatsApp was launched in this particular year, 2010. Then after 2010, in 2011, web use overtook TV viewerships, even especially among the young generations. Young generations are spending so much of hours every day on the mobile phones. They are spending a number of hours for Google Plus, and Google Panda was launched in this particular year. So this was the year when Google Plus and Google Panda was launched. You must remember it. After 2011, in year 2012, social media marketing budgets have been increased by almost every organizations. And according to the survey, every organizations have increased their budget, and it has been observed that approximately there is a rise of 64%. Then in 2013, Instagram advertisements have been launched. After that, in 2014, mobile exceeds PCs in internet usage. Means users have reduced the use of PCs, computers, and they used to spend more time with the mobile applications. Launch of Facebook messengers and all, means huge transitions can be observed in this particular year. After that, in 2015, this year has drawn the attention of the wearables. So wearables is also very much popular among users audience. So wearables, predictive technology, active content marketing, inbound marketing have taken rise in year 2015. After that, in 2016, we have seen that Snapchat and Spotify, they have launches advertisement. And from 2019 onwards, we are observing that artificial intelligence has introduces a new dimension in the digital marketing. Means personalized marketing can be done depending upon the customer experience, depending upon the customer reviews, what the customer demands. Accordingly, the digital marketing is taking place. So from this particular timeline, I have drawn attention so that you will be able to establish, you will be able to pick up few of the things to remember it. Now, if we talk about the key turning points of digital marketing, you know the overall progress starting from year 1990, right? We have discussed, but what are the key turning points? Means every industry is continuously evolving with the inclusion of latest technologies, latest inventions. So these are the 5 key turning points of the digital marketing. If we observe in general, first is what? Search engine come into picture. So see, World Wide Web, they have launched in year 1991, but actually it did not make much of the impact because more people used to usage it, and it happens search engines like Google, they have made appearance in between 1990 and early 2000. So search engines have played a major role, key turning point from traditional to digital marketing. Social media revolution. Social media platforms like Facebook, Twitters, Insta, Snapchat, they have made possible just not to exchange the information but to connect with the other persons also. It means a social media platform enables business to reach to the global audience. As example, you can understand that Facebook was launched in year 2004, and in 2007 it launches its first service advertising platform as well as the business space, and from then onwards it is continuously increasing. Next turning point is mobile first marketing. See, you are aware with the term Google's accelerated mobile pages, AMP. This project has made it necessary to ensure search engine optimization for the mobile side. You must remember this particular name. AMP, accelerated mobile pages. So it has been observed that till 2019, 52.2% of web traffic that was coming from the mobile phone, and it you can compare it, this traffic was in year 2013 it was 16.2%, while it increased to 52.2% approximately till in year 2019. So you can see how mobile is contributing. Fourth is consumer data and targeted campaigns. See, another milestone in the history of digital marketing is what? When Reliance came into the picture for sharing data, for creating data, for targeted marketing campaigns, etc. It means it is very easy to identify consumer data for the target campaigns. Here CRM tool work very effectively. What is this CRM tool? CRM tool is customer relationship management, right? It actually based on the data from performance analytics, and it is very easy to predict what are the customer purchasing habits, what are the target audience, and overall increasing customer satisfaction. And the last fifth key turning point was voice search and interactive content. So voice search is one of the most important marketing trend now. It provides a new way for conducting search as well as promoting business. Means with the help of this voice search, people can be attracted, more traffic can be generated, and it will result into a high chances of being relevant at the first step, and which can be converted into the sale and the revenue can be generated. So voice search is very important term or very important field for a digital marketing, and it is a trend now. So I hope now these 5 key turning points must be clear, and accordingly you can explain the overall timeline for the evolution of digital marketing. Thank you so much for watching this video.